Om Shanti. Thank you so much for the introduction. I'm very happy to be with all of you today and for this opportunity given to me to share some of my thoughts on this topic. So first, for a moment, let's remember the divine, invite divine into all of our lives as a supreme soul, supreme being, as a guide, as a liberator, as a teacher. We all invite Supreme Soul to be with us today and make our learning process more beautiful, to make our lives more happy and worth living with divine virtues and good values. Om Shanti. So let me begin with talking a little bit about the values. So what are values basically? Those are the living principles in life which we can follow, which are good. So people who follow them, they experience something better in their lives. And those who do not follow, then there may be something missing. So what is that we are all looking for in life? And for that, how these values will be adding and why, and how do we need to cultivate them? We will look at these aspects today. So the first thing is, I will be sharing my screen. I am not able to share the screen. So coming to values. So first understand, what does one wish in life? We all want something. What is that something we all want? We all want a very peaceful and healthy life. Any human being, irrespective of socio-economic status, we all want to be peaceful and healthy and happy life. We want to be with a happy family and friends. We want to have enough wealth so we experience a richness and do whatever we feel like. And also we want good name in the society. So how we can get all of these things together in one's life? For this, the basis is values. So for the process for this is, first understand what is values. Second, practice them, implement them in our life, and then see the results. So as we see the results, we become a sample and others also follow. So if we practice, we implement, we can make others also imbibe these values from us, and they can also practice and they can make their life happy. So what are the common values which normally people follow? Something like loyalty. We all know we will be loyal to our friends, families, our jobs. We are very loyal. And we have spirituality. We follow the qualities of being peaceful, loving, caring, sharing. These are the qualities of the spirit. And then being humble. compassionate for others' needs, being honest, kindness, selfless service, determination, courage, tolerance, empathy, attentiveness. All these are some of the examples which we can all follow in our day-to-day life. Think about them and implement them in our life, because we'll get M number of opportunities to express these qualities from morning to night. If so, some things somewhere we have to tolerate also. So that is also a quality, not because of we don't have power to overcome it, but because we understand others. So we tolerate some of the things also. So like that, we have many, many opportunities every day for these values. So you can just reflect upon them one after the other. How am I behaving in my daily life? And if you see yourself, we all sit in 3 kinds of chairs every day. Okay. One is for self, absolutely for myself. This is what I want for myself. That is what you have feelings, you have thoughts, you have wishes, you have dreams. So that is absolutely for self. And second is for friendship, that is family and friends. You care and you do some things for them also. So second role you play is for this part. And the third is for the society. Society where you are not directly involved, but indirectly, yes, being a part of the society, you are also involved. So for the society, what am I doing? How am I being part of the society? How am I helping? How am I adding value, my value by being in society? So we can all check this. The purpose for these 3 chairs, there is a purpose. And how do we fulfill this purpose for these 3 roles we play? For the self, when you are in solitude and when you are self-reflecting yourself, then you know your consciousness tells something. Oh, I have done something very good. I'm feeling happy about it. But sometimes when you have done a mistake, or when you have cheated something, or when you have harmed something knowingly or unknowingly, sometimes your consciousness pinches you. Okay, that pinching of the consciousness you will be able to evaluate when you are sitting in silence, when you are reflecting on yourself. What has happened? What should have been done? Could I have done better something? You can reflect upon yourself. And then coming to family, friends, you have empathy. There is a difference between empathy and sympathy. Sympathy is you feel a little bit mercy. You feel, oh, poor, they are unable in not a good situation. You know that. And you just feel sympathy. The empathy is one step beyond, where you can actually do something about it. Not only feel sympathetic, but also do some actions so that you help those people. That is being empathetic. And towards the society, you can have sensitivity and commitment. How I am being responsible socially towards other beings, towards nature, towards things which are not directly affecting me, but they are having an impact. So how I can be part of this sensitivity and then take correct decisions. So once you analyze yourself, how am I dealing with myself and my close ones and the society? And then you start practicing these in your life. Initially, it may feel difficult. Or suddenly, if I have to maintain my integrity or become very cooperative, change my lifestyle a little bit, become change myself, add values, it may feel initially difficult. But with practice, you can always go slow and steady. Check yourself. How am I reflecting these values? And then you can add in your life so much that they become normal, part of your life. So once you start experiencing these values, what happens is, initially you kind of start using them. Then as you use them, then you start seeing the results. So what you give is little. So you give little respect. And then you start gaining a lot in return. So always remember, whatever you give comes back in abundance. So if you are giving care, share, love to others, so it comes back in return more. But however, there is one more quality where you are not expecting or you are not dependent on those things from others. So even though you are getting it more, what will you do? Because you are getting it more, you will spend more. You will increase it more. You will start sharing more. You will be imbibing more. So it is like a cycle. So always understand, when we give, we get in abundance. When we follow this principle, we experience richness. So as we all want to experience a blissful life, so our inner consciousness is the one which usually guides us. So what is this inner consciousness which speaks in our heart? It guides us how to enhance its efficiency, its presence in our life. So it guides us to live in harmony in the society, with myself, with the environment, with all the relationships I maintain, and wherever I do my work, my business, my job. So to experience this blissful life and to enhance your inner consciousness to a powerful stage, so you are using these values as a step initially. And then as you add them, you will be experiencing more and you want to use it more for all these 4 aspects of life. So understanding self as a soul, first of all, I the soul, the child of God, I am playing a role which God has given to me, and I am experiencing all the divine qualities, divine virtues through means of values. Once you start doing this, understanding yourself, then you will be able to very easily understand God and also connect to God as it's a source of peace, power, and happiness. And then silence, as you get more experience, it becomes more easy. So this is the simple way to cultivate the values within us. The moment we are imbibing, we are actually practicing, because whatever goes inside, our thoughts change. The moment our thoughts change, moment we analyze our thoughts to good thoughts, then good actions do come. And once the good actions come, we will be reflecting it in our life and seeing us, how we are living, how positive we are, and how we are managing our life in a peaceful way, even in this turmoil world. Externally, there is so much turmoil, but these values and connection to the divine, both together add as a source of power for us to continue in this life. So with this, I would like to thank you all. And then I would like to know if anybody wants to ask any questions for this session. I would be happy to answer. And basically, if we are elders and if we are parents, it becomes more important for all of us to follow a right path. Why? Because our children and our close ones are seeing us directly, learning from us. They are observing us. Probably we are not observing ourselves, but somebody else is observing. And they are learning from us. If we are cheating somebody, which is not a correct value, so they learn to cheat. So that means whatever we do, there is a chance others are observing and learning. So being trustworthy, maintaining the self-integrity, maintaining the self-respect, and following a peaceful life, you can be a better example. And I remember one movie very long back when I was very young, in college I saw. It says, those 4 people. So the whole topic is about those 4 people. Who is that 4 people? Because when you leave this world, so they are those 4 people who would love to take your dead body for cremation, who wants to lift. So at least 4 people you have to be good with. So if you are maintaining yourself in that stage, that even if I'm gone, people are willing to help me, people are willing to support and be kind to me. So for that, I have to live my life such a way that I am in the hearts of people. If not million, at least 4. That was a very interesting thought process. So everybody can think what I have done to others, to my family, to the society, to the world, the nature as a whole. So you maintain your respect even after you leave this world. So I thank you so much and welcome you for any questions, if at all. Om Shanti. In case there are no questions, we will just be in silence. We will memorize how I, the soul, the spirit, living in this body, in the center of forehead, using this body to perform my daily activities, my dreams, my wishes, through interactions with the external world. I am checking myself. Am I a peaceful being? Am I enjoying my life? Am I truthful to myself? Am I giving happiness to others? Whether my thoughts or actions disturbing anyone else? Am I living my life so I can be examples to the younger generation in building up a better society? Am I following all the values which my culture, my education, my experiences in life are reflecting them? Am I content with whatever I have? Am I thankful, very thankful to this life, to all the gifts of life and God? This is helping me to check and be thankful to God, Supreme Soul. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.